Welcome Diecast fans, I'm Tom Spanners-Watson.
And I'm Frank the Gear Gibbs.
And it's time for round number 5 of the Colour Run.
And tonight, Team Purple take to the track and there are some hot looking vehicles in this lot.
There's a few familiar faces out there tonight as well as a couple of rookies.
And kicking us off with the fastest time was Ardio Flyer driving my favourite Holden SSV Ute with a time of 15.016.
Second fastest was Craigster Senior, he's driving the So Fast.
And you know why it's so fast?
Is it the Flames?
The Flames. Oh, you stole my punchline. Next up, we've got Lone Star. He is driving this beastie 67 Chevy C10.
And that's the custom Ghost Spider version. Next up, we got Crash McCarran. He is driving a Ford Mustang. His time, 18.279.
And some crazy how, we've got another Mustang, this one driven by Rick Rolston.
Who the heck agreed to 2 Mustangs on the track at once? It's ludicrous. And rounding out the drivers tonight, we've got Serrano Buckminster. He is driving the Ford F1 and he had the slowest time at 22.756.
So a couple of trucks, a couple of Mustangs, and a couple of customs. This should be a corker.
Right, the lights go green and they get underway. And hang on, what happened to the chase cam?
Well, you know our drone pilot?
Yeah, Kyle.
Apparently he's waiting to get his chocolate starfish donut from Buster's because they had a 2-for-1 special.
Damn it, Kyle.
I know, I wish he'd got me some.
All right, well, it looks like RDO Flyer is storming away with this one. He takes a huge win. Craigster Senior a close second, and then it looks like we've got a bit of a battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th here. Whoa, that is very close between the Mustangs, but Serrano Buckminster, tail end Charlie there will be eliminated.
And as we go to the replay, Lone Star goes through and whoa, Rick Rolston there with the last minute pass on poor old Crash McCarran.
You could say he got Rick rolled.
So not a very spectacular end there for Serrano Buckminster compared to his previous outings where he's been right off the side of the track. But either way, still eliminated.
Has Kyle finally finished his donut and back on the drone yet?
Yeah, he just crammed that chocolate starfish donut right down his neck and he's back in it, mate.
Well, just in time as race number 2 gets away. And look at this battle up front. Lone Star all over the tail end of RDO Flyer. Lone Star coming in hot, clips RDO Flyer, has another crack and this time gets around him. And now Crash McCarran having a crack. But here comes RDO Flyer again, a massive challenge right at the end. Didn't quite make it, I don't think. I think Lone Star held on to it.
What a great battle up front. And check out the 2 Mustangs here picking on poor old Craigster Senior in the So Fast, absolutely double teaming him there.
Freezing.
And then Lone Star with a sweet move up the inside of RDO Flyer there. A beautiful overtake and held onto it all the way to the finish. But what a challenge from RDO Flyer. It was pretty close.
But unfortunately, we say goodbye to Craigster Senior. I really thought that So Fast was going to do better than that.
Well, I can't believe we've still got 2 Mustangs in there. This is ridiculous.
So we've got the Ute, the pickup, and 2 Mustangs. Sounds like the start of some sort of bad joke.
All your jokes are bad, mate.
Whoa, harsh.
Nah, just kidding, mate. You know I love you.
And RDO Flyer is loving that Ute. He is feeding it some jandal here, jumps out to a massive lead and keeps it clean all the way through Big Kahuna Corner and down to the finish line. Lone Star crosses for 2nd, which means one of the Mustangs is out.
It was close, but I think Rick Rolston took that one.
RDO Flyer is handling that Ute like a champion, apart from when he crosses the finish line where he's showing off for the fans.
As every good Holden driver does, they put on a show for the bogans. But that was definitely Crash McCarran last across the line, so he gets eliminated.
So we're finally down to 1 Mustang, and so far no fatalities, so that's pretty good.
Jinx much? Crikey.
RDO Flyer and Lone Star in the front row, Rick Rolston in the back. Can he get around one of the 2 pickups? And it looks like somebody's lit a fire under RDO Flyer. He has taken off and he rolls it.
Oh no, not the holding.
Now Rick Rolston moves into 1st place. Lone Star chases him down and slips right by him in the entry to Big Kahuna Corner. An absolutely brilliant move there from Lone Star. It looks like he hit the bogan, baby.
Well, let's be honest, we've all wanted to do it. But I'm so upset. The Holden was absolutely smoking until he smoked himself. But look at that slide. He almost made it all the way into Petrolhead Corner. And then I thought a Mustang was going to win, which would have just been tragic. But thankfully, Lone Star was able to give the truck the beans and get right by him.
That's actually the 2nd pass for Lone Star, pretty much in the same spot.
And let's check out the finish line here. He comes across it. He just clipped the back of the Bogan Baby's car.
I really thought the Holden was going to take that one out. He had a massive lead, but unfortunately, we say goodbye to RDO Flyer and the Holden SSVU.
Yeah, it was very disappointing. And now all my hopes are on Lone Star that the Chevy can beat the Ford.
Well, the Mustang last week did really well, so who knows? It looks like Rick Rolston out with a big lead here. But he gets it all kinds of wrong in Bogan Alley.
Just a Mustang doing Mustang things.
Lone Star now just has to keep it together to the end, which is harder than it sounds. But he keeps it nice and clean, taking his time, and takes out the VW van after the finish line.
Do you think Mustangs are inherently bad, or is it that the drivers they attract are bad?
Little column A, little column B.
And I know Lone Star took out the van over the finish line, but I think he was aiming for that Bogan Baby. Look, there he is over the other side of the track.
Well, we say goodbye to Rick Rolston, and congratulations, Lone Star, you're moving through to the final. But first up, it's a fun race against Munted.
2 Buddy Bogan wagons barreling racing down the track. What could be better?
Well, the pickups and Utes are doing really well so far. We've got 2 El Caminos through to the final, and now we've got a C10 pickup.
Just seeing both these wagons on the track at once is a pleasure, no matter who wins.
Well, it looks like Munted really wants this. He jumps out to a big lead.
When Munted's running on form, he's tough to beat.
Oh, he gets it wrong. It's a Big Kahuna corner. Here comes Lone Star. Challenges right at the end. It looks like they took out the Bogan baby again.
Lone Star, I think, braked a lot too late there, slid into the corner, slowed right down. That allowed Lone Star to catch right up to him. And then check this out. That Bogan baby was right on the track. And did Munted actually run him over? Let's have another look. No, he just clipped the car, and somehow that kid didn't smash his face.
I cannot believe that kid didn't land on his head. That's ridiculous. But congratulations, Horde and Sung driving Munted, another win under the belt.
There's a reason Munted was at the top of the list at the end of last season, and it's because that thing is an absolute ripper.
Well, despite some shoddy drone work by Kyle...
Yeah, thanks for nothing, Kyle. Where's my donut?
There was still plenty of action out on the track that we did manage to capture. We hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. I'm Tom Spanners Watson, he's Frank the Guru Gibbs, and we look forward to seeing you for round number 6 and Team Orange next week.